death, a whole lot of bodies littered on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even LinkedIn. I mean, it's LinkedIn. And I went to guys, it's going to be a noisy video. I'm going to try to speak up. As you can hear, there's a generator downstairs really making noise, and if I don't film this video now, there is really not going to be any good time for me to film this video. I have an orientation by 4 and this is 3:23 p.m. It's a Tuesday. I'm just going to film this video quickly so that I can go somewhere else for my orientation. This is the only place in the house that has the lighting, and the generator sound is crazy. There's really nothing I can do because this generator is on every freaking time. Like, it is on all the time. It's on all the time. So if you're saying you don't want to film your video because of this generator, then you're not ready to make any YouTube videos. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Giftogu, and if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. My name is Giftogu. I make videos about lifestyle, travel, and freelancing. So if these are the kind of content that you'd like to see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. In today's video, I am not going to be posting my usual Tuesday content. You guys know how my schedule is. On Tuesdays I post videos about freelancing. On Saturdays by 6 p.m. I post videos about travel and lifestyle. Thankfully, the video that is going up on Saturday about my vacation is up already, and thankfully it's going to go up on Saturday. It's going to go live on Saturday. But the video that is going up today is what I'm filming here because I had to like change it, talk about something that happened last week before we move on. As in nothing, guys, if you've been following the news, even international news platforms, in case you're following me and you're not from Nigeria, you would agree with me that a lot has happened in Nigeria as regards the hashtag EndSARS. People died, people were shot, people were injured, parents lost their children, people were traumatized. Last week I could not even use the internet. Everywhere was so bloody. There were a whole lot of deaths, a whole lot of bodies littered on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even LinkedIn. I mean, it's LinkedIn. And I went to LinkedIn to like catch my breath and just see something different from a lot of people dying. And the streets on LinkedIn was bloody because a whole lot of people died. As regards the EndSARS thing, don't even get me started with the Nigerian government. I just want to pretend like I don't know. Don't get me started with the Nigerian government and everything that they did this last week, everything that they did as regards this EndSARS. People were protesting peacefully. These protesters sat on the floor singing the national anthem and raising their Nigerian flags. And the audacity of the military to still shoot at them, injuring a lot of people and killing people, is beyond me. And to make matters worse, I think that the politicians actually think that they are dealing with teenagers or toddlers, giving us different stories. At first, the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, said that nobody died. He said that on national TV, on his interview with CNN. I think Becky Anderson interviewed him recently, and he said people died. So which one do you want us to believe? Nobody died, people like, can you? I think the confusion is just alarming. Then the military said that the people that went to the Lekki toll gate and had that and started that shooting up protesters, that they are not members of the Nigerian army. Like, I'm tired. I can't. Don't get me started with that. I am freaking tired. People died, and this is what we're doing, going round and round and not even making any sense. This is what our politicians are doing. It is tiring. It is tiring. I am tired of this. I'm tired. And I was talking to my mom recently. My mom was like, she likes the EndSARS thing because this is a kind of revolution. The youth, they've never done anything like this before, so she hopes that this is going to like sieve out the corrupt. Like, do you know that the Nigerian senators earn as much as 29 million naira per month doing what? Sleeping, fighting, sleeping, fighting. That is like what they do, making laws too. They make laws, but then mostly when they're on TV sleeping and all that. When a whole lot of people are in poverty, I think it's stressing me out. The thought of it alone stresses me out. I also want to come on here and talk about this whole Black Lives Matter thing. This is not like a Black Lives Matter thing. I just want to like throw in something here. You see that Black Lives only matter when it is African American lives, and Black lives do not matter when it is maybe the lives of people in Congo, or the lives of people in Nigeria, or the lives of people in South Africa. I went to social media and I read one very distasteful thread of an African American woman who was saying that like the United States have other important things bothering them, and the NSAS thing is not their problem. I'm just like, huh? During the whole Black Lives Matter thing that happened sometime this year, black people more especially from all over the world who were in countries that had problems. They were in countries that had their own problems. They still came out in mass in their numbers to protest. Even those that did not go out to protest, to use social media. I know I used my Instagram to talk about the whole Black Lives Matter thing. And I was working with a brand in LA. I was working with a brand in LA as a brand manager, and I even talked about it. The brand did not like have black people. I talked about it. I was like, we need to put out a post as regards this whole Black Lives Matter thing. I'm Nigerian, I am black. I know that even though like I'm in Nigeria, I have a lot of black people around me. If I go to maybe Canada or the United States or Germany, I am a black person. Nobody wants to know, oh, are you from Nigeria? Are you from the United States? I'm a black person. So I was really bothered that I actually made sure that we put out a post as regards the whole Black Lives Matter thing, just to show that we support this movement, and we are a brand that is concerned with making sure that people have making sure that people are not marginalized or harassed because of the color of their skin. So it was like when I saw the whole we have our own problems to face, we have our own issues, Black Lives Matter is just for African American, like it was just really painful. Honestly, it was painful. But then I cannot come and be blaming the African American people. Why can't I blame them? I cannot blame them because I mean this is the fault of Nigerian politicians. It's their fault, they're the corrupt ones. So even though they don't want to like support, I know a bunch of them actually like show their support for this NSAS movement, NSAS thing. But then for those that don't want to support, I cannot actually blame them. Even if they think that Black lives do not matter. Black life only matters when it's African American lives. I just wanted to say that it's the fault of the government. It's the fault of the government, because if they gave us the 5 for 5 that we actually asked them for, all these deaths that happened, we will not like. All these deaths that happened wouldn't have happened. This video is all over the place. It's not like I don't have like an organized script. I'm just like saying how I feel about this whole thing. Now, besides I know a whole lot of celebrities actually like lend their voice as regards these. Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West, Kerry Washington, Viola David, Keke Palmer, a whole lot of them. Naomi, a whole lot of people talk about it, which is really great. I was just saying for those that do not talk about it and giving excuses that their country have other things that they're actually facing, I don't think it makes any sense, because when they did the whole Black Lives Matter thing, most of the countries that came out to show their support, most of the black people in the world that came out to show their support were in countries that had other things going for them, and they still came out to show their support for the whole Black Lives Matter movement. So let's keep the same energy, please. Let's keep the same energy. Now, moving on to Africa do not like each other. You guys already know that the protesters, they were very peaceful. They were peaceful, kind of raising the flag, just shouting NSAS. And then I think the government, government actually sent hoodlums to disrupt the protest. Unfortunately, what they did not understand was that seeing that other hoodlums are disrupting the protest actually brought out Nigerians who are in poverty to start looting private businesses, to start looting businesses of people that have actually worked really hard to set something up for themselves. They broke into Spar, into ShopRite, made away with a lot of a lot of things. I also saw that during the Black Lives Matter protest that people actually broke into stores and like took a whole lot of things. I don't support looting in any form. Looting is stealing. If you're looting, you're in no way better than the Nigerian politicians that we're actually talking about, who are corrupt and steal money for their personal businesses. For instance, making one very ugly logo of the Nigerian air, which I'm going to put here, for 100 million naira. What? On Fiverr, you probably get that for $10 or maybe 15. Let me say 20. And you meet a Nigerian graphic designer that will do that thing for you in less than 20k. So you're telling me that you spent $100 million naira to make this logo here. People must really think that we are stupid. People must really think that we are stupid. Losing the businesses is very wrong. Like, I'm not in support of that. That's why I said Africans don't like each other. Africans do not like each other, because if you actually do, you know that this is somebody's sweat, this is somebody's business. So breaking in and taking the whole things, the properties and everything that the person has worked hard for, it's very unfair. It's a wicked thing to do. And if you actually like your fellow African, you will not do that. I know that most of these hoodlums are not educated and all. I'm just saying that, is there a way that we can educate these masses? Is there a way that, seriously, these poor people, did you guys even see the whole palliatives thing that was supposed to be shared during the coronavirus? And we had these politicians and lawmakers storing noodles, storing stuff that was supposed to be shared in March, since the beginning of the coronavirus. What are you keeping noodles for? Gary is spoiled. Like, I don't get, like. And if you like your fellow African, if you like your fellow African, if you like your fellow Nigerian, how exactly are you going to do that kind of thing? That is so unfair. That is a wicked thing to do. How exactly are they going to give you something to share to the masses and then you are storing it? What's your plan for it? To sell it in December or something? See, I'm just really tired. A whole lot of things are going on in Africa. In Congo, oh my god, I read the news about Congo, and it was so painful. It was so pathetic that you guys are using kids for child labor, and they are mining cobalt, I think, that's used in making iPhone, making these kids suffer. They're not even giving them up to $1 per day. And how much are they selling the iPhones? It is crazy, honestly. These poor children are supposed to be in school, but then the poverty level is so low that they have to do what they have to do at that tender age to suffer, to make ends meet. And they're kids. They're actually kids. And what's going on in Namibia, that's like gender-based violence. A whole lot of stuff have been happening there. I think most women there have experienced like gender-based violence and all that. And it's not like it's better in other parts of Africa. Africa is bleeding. Congo is bleeding. Nigeria is bleeding. We need a complete change of African leaders. We need younger people who are smarter, who understand how to lead a country. Do you see the Sars protest? How much did they make? Look at how they shared the money well. Look at how they utilized the money the proper way, like for health, for bailing out people. It was just for feeding the protesters. It was just so organized, and with the little they had, compared to what our senators make, what our lawmakers make, and how they are leading the country. They're leading, like, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just so pissed. But this, I'm going to draw this cutting. I'm going to end this video today. I know this video was all over the place. Even me, I'm tired. Like, the video was all over the place. So I'm going to end this video today. I want to thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Do you have any suggestions on how we can make Africa better? What we can do? I feel that for us as individuals, we can just keep on doing the good that we can in our place, in our wherever we find ourselves, and just shine a positive light as regards Africa. So if you have more suggestions as regards what we can do to make Africa better, please leave a comment below. From next week, I am going to be going back to my regular content. From Saturday, actually, I'm going to upload a vlog on Saturday, which is already uploaded, but I'm going to make it go live. And then from next week, I'm going to be like uploading the normal freelancing content on Tuesday and vlogs on Saturday. Something major happened in my life, and I'm starting something